The year's 1991. With the middling sales of the comic book The New Mutants, Marvel wants to take it in a new direction. Louise Simonson gets off the book and Rob Liefeld gains full control. He's drawing, inking, and plotting. Fabian Nicieza, who helped Liefeld on his previous writing effort in Marvel Comics Presents number 51 through 53, is scripting along. But make no mistake, this is Liefeld driving the force here. It was time for them to grow up and become essentially the X-Men of the 90s. Liefeld had been pushing for that to actually happen, and eventually editor Bob Harris agreed with him. These final issues would wrap up the New Mutants, and the team will be reborn in a new title, X-Force. We start off with one of the less important new characters in these new issues, Gideon. We learn a couple of things. First of all, that he is awesome enough to just awesomely defeat hordes of Shaw Industry robots in his training room. And second, that he has the power of a superhuman enhancement assimilation. We also learn that he likes his assailants in, well, skin-tight clothing. And then there's the Rob Liefeld teeth. Meanwhile, we have Cable and Cannonball. They're also in a training session fighting robots as well. Cannonball has developed the ability to fly quietly, although it requires full concentration. Cable now wants him to work on expanding that field that protects Cannonball when he flies into a force field that can protect the entire team. Cable himself is working on new powers. In fact, this will be the first issue we see that he can shoot lasers from his hands. Cable and Cannonball get into an argument about whether they are soldiers or are they family, a theme Chris Claremont previously explored in his Uncanny X-Men run. Needless to say, the idea that they are soldiers will win out, but it's not a decision that the whole team will agree with. Next up is the absolute highlight of issue number 98, the first appearance of the Merc with the Mouth, Deadpool. He's been sent by Mr. Tolliver to kill Cable. We of course don't actually learn who Mr. Tolliver is or what went down to get him to send Deadpool after Cable. Everything that becomes popular though is right here in front of us from the start about Deadpool. The irreverent humor, the human parenthetical side, the fact that he talks too darn much in general. Anyways, Cable is rescued by another new character, Domino, dispersing of Deadpool temporarily and igniting a future friendship for the two, although she was known as Copycat and not become Domino until X-Force 2. I know, it's a little confusing. This also will lead into the new team formation in our next episode. The importance of this new era in comics cannot be understated, and Deadpool, well, he's as popular as ever. We're indebted to the risk that Rob Liefeld took in a changing landscape for the industry. That is why it's my pick, and well folks, it's been a comic book minute. Like, share, and comment, and subscribe, folks. And as usual, we'll see you on the next one.